Hello, everybody out there in podcast land.
Yes.
This is Uncle Yab, and we gabbing with Yab again. I got my man here, Richard Carrington. What's going on, brother?
Oh man, doing great.
You know,
great.
and we got some things to talk about. First of all, you guys know we got to get on the Trump
yes.
Express.
Yes.
And you guys know the FBI raided his Mar-a-Lago premises in Florida. And they got a lot of good things.
Yeah.
They got some things that they were saying that that was classified and declassified that he shouldn't have had.
Right.
You know, he should have left there where, you know, after the presidency, that needs to be stay there, not come to his personal place.
Right.
You know, so everything was legit as far as the search and everything like that. Search warrant was good and everything.
Yes.
And just tell me how it went, bro.
Man,
tell everybody how it went down.
It's amazing because it seemed like he was just going to get away with so much stuff, and now where the people, where the government said no, we're not going for that, and they issued that warrant. Mm-hmm. Now it's thousands of documents and things that they recovered. So now they're sifting through everything. He's in trouble, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's in trouble. This is for real now.
Yes.
So you know he could actually go to jail.
Oh yeah.
You know so. It's important that, you know, people understand that nobody's above the law, like we always say.
Yeah.
And that they even said something like maybe the nuclear codes or something he was loose with.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Because a lot of times stuff like that is a cause for, okay, why do you have it? And two, that's things that can be sold.
Yeah.
And that's why he was so close with Russia.
Right.
You know, and I don't know if you know it or not, but Trump, he can't go to a regular bank. He has to go to like a Russia-owned bank to get money, because a lot of people don't mess with him anymore as far as his businesses and stuff like that. So they're trying to shut him down. That lady in New York trying to shut his businesses down.
Yeah.
And now, because you got the judge did the okay with his taxes and stuff like that.
Right.
You know,
releasing them and all that.
Releasing them, yeah. So it's going to be, that's going to be soon too.
Yeah, you know, he does all this talking and, you know, like, you know, he's above this and everything, and he's so Mr. Cool and Clean, but he got a lot of skeletons, bro, and they pulling them out. See, you can't beat the government.
You're right, no matter who you are.
No matter who you are, because they got unlimited money.
Yes,
and they can just do whatever, you know, and then, you know, if they're after you or they really think you're dirty, they're going to get you, man.
Yep.
You know, no matter who you are, you know, and the way his attitude is, man, is that it's like, you know, I'm better than you. I can tell you what to do and everything. You did that. You got over it while you was in office.
Right, because
they ain't playing that.
Yeah, because you was the president.
Right.
And there's certain things that presidents can do.
Yeah.
You know, dirty or clean.
Right.
We don't want a dirty president.
Right.
But you get what I'm saying.
While they're in office, we kind of, you know.
Right.
We don't go unless it's like just so
they have like a pass kind of sort of.
Exactly.
They do certain things.
Exactly.
You know.
So, you know, they knew what was up. And they laid for him. And that's what's a trip about the government, man. They slick. They don't have to get you right then. They just lay for you.
There you go.
and then you don't see it coming, man.
You will run right into that trap. Because you got to, sooner or later.
Yeah.
You know, and see, Trump, the way his thinking is, he's a narcissistic thinker.
Yes.
So he's going to say, oh, they'll never catch me.
Right.
Nah. Your arrogance going to lead to you doing some jail time.
Yeah.
You know, don't never say what nobody can do.
Right. And now they want to humiliate him.
Right.
Because he's humiliated so many other people.
Exactly.
And he's done so much dirt that they're like, okay, now we're going to get him back.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, like you said, man, in life, things come back to you, man.
You're right.
You know, but I'm wondering, you know, like, what triggered that? You know, what was the final straw that they said, okay, enough is enough. Let's go in here and let's deal with him. Or you think they had it plotted? They've been plotting this for a while?
I think they was plotting it for a while. They had everything built up, and then they had to make sure they had enough evidence to take him to court to look at things and or try to convict him.
Right.
Now they have. You know, and then along with other people that's going to sail him up the river. Yeah. Like Cohen.
Yeah.
You know the guy Cohen.
Yeah.
And the other guy, what's the other guy? Oh, that Bannon guy.
Steve Bannon. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He I don't think a lot of his stuff going to hold weight either.
No.
Giuliani. Another one. And he has to go down to Georgia.
Yeah, I just saw that.
He got a summons to go down to Georgia to figure out some things that he was doing down there.
and then they were indicting his tax guy.
Yes, yes.
So he,
he may be doing 90 days to 2 years in jail, something like that.
Yeah.
Tax guy.
Yeah. So it's crazy. I mean, as a president, man, and like I said before, I'm looking for a president that's going to, say, I'm in favor of reparations, I'm in favor of fairness and all this stuff.
Right.
And, sometimes you don't get what you want. But when a guy is so dirty and so blatant, you kind of say, that's good for you, man. You got what you deserve.
Of course.
Of course. And it's not like you're celebrating, but you say you got what you deserve. You talk bad about these people.
Yep.
You made it hard for these people. You know what I'm saying? The immigration stuff you just really went crazy on and tried to turn the world against, or turn the United States against the Hispanic people that were trying to get in here.
Right.
And just so much stuff, man. And then he leaves and he sold those pardons, man.
Of course he did. Of course.
So now what?
Yeah. He don't. All he's looking for is something for himself, man.
Yeah.
Trump is not thinking about nobody else but him.
Right.
Even the 4 years he was president, what did he do for people that even voted for him?
Right.
I didn't vote for him.
Right.
But what did he do for people that got him in office?
Yeah.
And trust me, he had a little help with that.
Yeah, he did.
He had a little help. But that's water in the bridge. And maybe that might come out. You never know.
Right.
You never know.
I think a lot more is going to come out. And, think about it. You know how they were saying, well, he's favored to be the nominee in 2024.
Yeah.
I think people said, no, we can't let this happen to the country.
They're not.
They said, no, we can't let this happen to the country. People probably that didn't want to say anything.
Right.
Or was like, okay, I'll just let it go because he's out of office. They were like, nah, he's trying to get back in. We can't have that again.
We definitely can't have a repeat of that.
No.
I think so. Who you think is going to be the incumbent Republican? I think Liz Cheney is going to run.
I think she should run.
She has a good chance.
Yeah, they got a guy in Florida. They like DeSantis.
DeSantis, okay.
Yeah,
Do they have anybody else?
I don't think there's anybody out there out front that could do it.
Yeah, and then she's Republican.
Yep.
But a lot of people were saying that they don't want to vote for her because they feel as though that she gave up on the Republican Party. She's Republican, but she not a Trump thumper.
Right.
And that's not the case. You can be Republican, but you want to be fair.
Right.
Trump is a Republican, but he's not fair.
And he took over the party.
Right.
And he bullied people.
Exactly.
So he bullied a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
People lost their seats and stuff.
Yep, and she know that's not right.
Right. So
she's here to set the record straight.
Yeah.
And she's gonna do whatever it takes, and I commend her for that.
Yeah, man. And the thing when you look at like the whole picture of Trump, right? Mm-hmm. And you look at how the January 6th, invasion, insurrection.
Yep.
And then you look at like just things that happened throughout his presidency and afterwards, and how he went after people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You say, well, man, this guy is really evil.
Yeah.
And you say you don't like to call people evil, but this guy is evil.
He's not playing with a full deck, and he doesn't care. He gonna bring his family into it and get them involved in everything.
Yeah, man.
Everything.
But they went in there, man.
Oh yeah.
Did you see all the tapes of when they went in there?
Yep.
Oh man.
They went in there. They even see some type of it was a safe.
Yeah.
So they ain't told you what's in that.
Right.
But they open it up.
Right. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna come out.
Yeah, they got him.
That, man.
They got him.
And I think they want him to go to jail.
Yes.
I think they want the world to see that the United States is not Trump.
Right.
He doesn't represent.
You're right, bro. You're right. And that's what they're going to do. And even him, one person is not above the law.
That's right.
And that's what they're trying to show people, too.
Yeah.
We're going to take him to jail to let everybody else know if you're doing wrong, regardless who you are, you're not above the law.
That's right. They say we're a nation of laws. Well, then, if we are, then you got to follow them.
Yep. You're right. And he, bending and breaking laws and saying this and saying that and doing stuff with his taxes, and people trying to follow his lead.
Right.
But you can't do that.
And so I'm hearing though that like he's got people have been like going into the FBI offices in a couple of states or whatever, or they said people were like petitioning and protesting outside of a couple of FBI offices.
Yeah, I did.
As a result, saying that the FBI did too much.
Right? Nah, they did their job.
Yes,
they did their job. That's what they're there for.
That's right.
You know, because if it was something, the table was turned on a Democrat, they'll be saying, "Oh, they're doing a good job. They're doing their job." But why they not doing? Why they doing too much with him?
Right.
That's a crook.
Yeah.
They know, and they showing you that this is what we do with crooks.
That's right. That's right. And it's some. I think justice is coming, man.
Good.
And I think that people will see, because a lot of people are scared of Trump, man. They're scared, to cross him.
Right.
And like I said, people lost their, House of Representatives seats and stuff because he would push people and put money behind them to run against the other people.
Yep. And he got people to retire because you figure those 10 Republicans that voted against him, that voted to get him impeached.
Yeah.
A couple of them retired.
Yeah.
They didn't want to deal with it no more.
Right. And they said they couldn't believe that this guy was actually getting away with all this stuff. So I don't know, man. They went in there, and but what do you think? Like as far as like his kids, what do you think? Because they were like right in line with him. You know?
Of course.
So
I don't think they're stupid. They just going with their father.
Right.
But in hindsight, they're probably saying, "Wow, this guy's crooked," because they hear people talking about him too.
Right.
They're not just listening to the good parts.
Right.
They listen to the bad parts too.
Right.
And maybe they can't see what he's doing, but behind closed doors, they know, man.
They know.
And now there's nothing they can do. Nope. They what they're doing. They going down with the ship.
Yep.
They're not trying to jump off and nothing like that.
They have
They're
to.
going down. You're right. Right. That's their last name is Trump, right?
Yeah. And then
But I don't know. I'd be like, man, you on your own, Dad, or whoever you are. I'm out of here because wrong is wrong, is right is right.
Right.
And I'm trying to save the little bit of integrity that I have.
Exactly.
But
because they all got businesses and careers and. And
they got to have a life after this.
Yeah.
So maybe just because they're named Trump, anybody gonna try to want to mix with them or give them money or set them up with jobs and investments and stuff. Who want to invest with somebody named Trump?
Exactly.
You don't want to. You're taking a chance.
Yeah, you're taking a big chance.
So he's screwing his family.
Yeah, man. It's awful, man. But it had to happen.
Yes.
It had to happen because, he was on his way to try to take over this country, man.
He was. And who knows what he had, what business he had in Russia.
Yeah.
Who knows about all that?
Right. So, and they talk about Biden, and Biden got his flaws, but I don't think he's nearly as corrupt as Trump. Not nearly,
no.
So,
like we always say, we got to weigh the lesser of the two evils.
Yes.
A lot of these politicians are crooks and may not have our best interests.
Right.
But you have to settle on somebody.
Right.
Right. And we definitely couldn't settle you and whoever else couldn't settle on somebody like Trump.
No.
We couldn't do it, man. He wanted to set it he wanted to set us way back.
I know.
That
make
everything
America
we strive
great
for.
Stuff, huh?
Yeah, everything we strive for.
Yes.
With the marches in the 60s and stuff like that. He trying to take away all that and take us back there.
Yeah, man. And
if he could have.
But they got him, man.
Good.
So now, we're going to see how things play out. And, because, I think he really is going to end up going to jail, man.
It might not be 10, 15 years. I don't care if you do 2 or 3. Just do it because that's on your record.
Yep.
It's a felony.
Yep.
And you won't be the wrong president again or any political office.
Yep.
And that's all. That's it. That's it for you.
Right. And then you can sit him down. Sit him down.
Sit down. That you're not above the law, bro.
Wow. Isn't that something, man?
Yeah. And if the government don't do anything else for us or for the American people, they need to put him in line.
Yep.
Because if not, he trying to, like you say, he trying to bully everything.
Yeah, like he's some ruler or dictator.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what he really wants to do.
Yeah.
He wants to be a Putin-style guy.
Yeah.
But we're not going to allow that
either. Ain't going for it, man.
Nope. United States of America. Yeah. Regardless what people say about us, we're not going that route.
No.
Yeah. But see, a lot of people, they failed to realize what Trump said back in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
They asked him would he run for president, and he said if he did, he would run on the Republican ticket, man, because they're stupid.
Wow.
He said that. You can look that up on YouTube. You can look that up, guys.
Because he used to be a Democrat.
Yeah,
He used to give Democrats money. He gave Clinton money, before he turned on it.
Yeah, because he got an ulterior motive.
Yeah. And anybody that just flips and flops like that cannot be trusted.
Can't be trusted. You're right. They have no integrity.
Yeah. They don't. They just, they're just going to go wherever the dollar's going to be.
Exactly. And once you see that, once you realize that, you don't. I don't want to follow that person.
No.
I don't want. I'm definitely not going to vote for him.
But there's a lot of people out here that still believe he's like the greatest thing alive, man. Sometimes I listen on the talk radio and I'm like, I can't believe these people really are still going to, the government was wrong and they went after an innocent man.
Innocent man. who they think he is?
Right.
Who they talking about?
I don't know.
What innocent man? Show me. Point them out to me.
I'm serious, man. It's crazy.
Point them out. But that's people that's they're blind, bro.
Yeah.
They're like sheep.
Yep.
They sheep. They just follow. They followers. They're not leaders.
Exactly.
But what he gonna do? He gonna lead them right off a cliff. That's what he did. That's what he did.
That's exactly.
So to be a staunch Trump thumper now, you got to be out your mind.
I'm serious.
You got to be crazy.
I'm serious, and I don't get it, man.
Me neither.
I don't get it, but something about him that people are attracted to, but not me.
No, me neither. But the people that are attracted to him, they gotta have some type of racial epithets to it or whatever,
absolutely.
because they on the same page as him.
Right.
I mean, nobody ain't gonna actually say it,
right.
but they know what he means, and they know what he's trying to do. And a lot of people out here on board with it.
Yeah.
On board.
Yeah.
On board, man.
But I think once they see him sit down in that cell, they may rethink some of their thoughts.
They seeing it now.
Yeah.
And they still might not believe it. They might try to break him out. They're going and get him out of there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Sad,
well, they're going to have to come up against some problems.
Yes, because what you said, you can't fight the government, man.
But seriously, man, I agree with you, man. They're crazy enough to do that, man.
And like you said, all these talk shows talking about him, and even on, not CNN, but the other one.
What, the Fox News?
The Fox News.
Yeah.
They're not really saying anything, but they try to cover up and try to, telling people that he's, oh no, they're doing too much and stuff like that.
Right,
but they know, man, his time is up.
Yeah.
They know.
And they know he's finished. So they're gonna move away from him soon. You watch.
You don't hear no more from that Tucker Carlson.
Right.
Not at all. He don't say nothing no more.
Right.
I don't even see him on TV.
Because they know they got to move away.
Right.
Because they ain't gonna have no credibility.
Exactly. So the more you talk about him, the more you're gonna look bad.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So subsequently, that's gonna be those people's demise.
Yes.
Trump. Mm-hmm. And what's gonna happen with that? They're gonna have to rise above the ashes after 2024 and figure out what they're gonna do then.
Yeah.
But this Trump thing, that's dead and stinking right now. Dead and stinking.
It's over.
Yep. And it's sad, man. It's sad. But what I want to say with you guys tonight, if you guys want to like, subscribe, and push that button to Gab with Yab and my show, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
We trying to bring you the good stuff and trying to bring you the good news and definitely informative information.
Yes.
From two guys that care.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And we're going to let you guys know the truth. And if we don't know, we'll let you guys know, hey, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out
Google is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
So we always try to come on this show, with the right thing to say.
Right.
And the right words to say.
Exactly.
And the truth. If we won't know, we'll Google it ourselves.
That's right.
And we'll get it done and get it done the right way.
Absolutely.
You all set with it tonight?
I'm set with it.
All right, you guys. This is Gab with Yab. My man, Richard Carrington. We out.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.